Alrighty guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another episode. In today's video, I really want to talk about should you buy Ford stock. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you get anything in value, hit that like button and subscribe. If you guys have any questions or concerns, go ahead and ask them down in the comments. And if you guys want to learn more about investing in the stock market, go ahead and check out my course. And you guys can use promo code DIVIDENDS to get 50% off. So it's definitely worth it. We talk about fundamental, technical analysis. We talk about how to find undervalued stock. We talk about taxes, dividends, REITs. We pretty much talk about it all. So I'll put a link to that down below so you guys can check it out. Also guys, don't forget to check out my merch. We have t-shirts, hoodies, and even a fanny pack, so check that out. So now, roll the intro. Let's go. Come on. Bam. Now, for those of you that don't know what Ford is, you must be living under a rock. But Ford is the car manufacturer based out of Detroit. They are really known for a variety of cars. One being the F-150, two being the Mustang. The company over the past couple of years has kind of slowed down a lot, revenue and cash on hand side, but we'll get into that. So starting off with the revenue, let's look at it. Well, the revenue over the past couple of years has slowed down dramatically. And the thing about it is they only had an increasing in revenue all the way back in 2017, which is crazy. And you guys can see the overall stock price definitely showed that the company was losing money, losing value. Now, in the last quarter, the company did bring in around $35.9 billion, which seems like a ton of money. It really does. But here's the thing, this was a 9.4% decline in value, which is not very good at all. You want to make sure whatever company you're investing in does have a nice growing revenue stream. That's very, very important. Also, on the fundamental side, this company does have quite a bit of long-term debt. Long-term debt's very, very important because if you have too much long-term debt, it weighs the company down. Now, this company, Ford, has over $110 billion in long-term debt. But if they have more cash on hand, then that's fine. But how much cash on hand do they have? Well, here's the thing. They only have roughly $50 billion of cash on hand. So really, Ford has doubled the amount of long-term debt than they do cash on hand. That's not very good in my opinion, but you guys know. And now another thing, when investing in a company, you want to make sure that they have a solid margin rate. Well, the past quarter, their margin was not very good. It was negative 1%. So what that means is for every $100 Ford actually brings in, they lose roughly $1, which is terrible. You know, this company's not really growing at all. The only thing that they did good was they invested roughly $1 billion into a German automobile plant for electric vehicles. And the thing about it, they hope to be all electric by 2030, which is a very, very strong thing for a company to do and put out there. Because honestly, you have to look at the growing sectors. Right now, electric vehicles are growing at a very, very rapid rate. And it's nice that they can kind of hop on that bandwagon and still get some momentum, which is good. Now, the thing about it is Ford used to pay a phenomenal dividend at around 7%, but they did cut that due to the overall lockdowns, which was kind of expected because they were nervous about money. They do have a lot of long-term debt and not enough cash on hand. So this was kind of an expected thing for a company to announce. Now on the fundamental side, Ford is definitely one that I would kind of stay away from. There's a lot of things that aren't solid about this company. The best way to put it is there's better opportunity elsewhere in the market. That's pretty much it. But also guys, now the next part is we are going to be looking at the technical analysis for Ford. So support, resistance, price target. So let's check it out. Let's go. Alrighty guys, so Ford's stock ticker is ticker symbol F. So if you guys ever want to look it up or buy it, this is the ticker here. You guys can see over the past year, it's honestly had phenomenal growth. It really likes to use this 200 moving average line as some overall support. You guys can see it hit it, buying pressure, really hit it, consolidated, buying pressure, came in contact with it again, buying pressure. So it really kind of likes to use it as some overall support. You guys can see over the past couple of weeks, it really has a very hard resistance here at around $12. And if you look very, very close, there's this 90 moving average line. It's this purple line here. It's kind of hard to see. I get it. But this is another support line. You guys can see recently it's hit it right in here, buying pressure. Hits it right in here, buying pressure. So now there's a variety of things that can happen. One being we get a resistant breakout because it's going to hit that resistance and break out. Or it's going to use it as resistance just like it's done in the past, and we're going to hit it and get selling pressure. I really believe that Ford stock may be temporarily overvalued for a couple of reasons. The fundamentals are not solid. But honestly, there's still momentum there because they are getting in the electric auto space. And right now, that whole space is overvalued, in my opinion, for a variety of reasons. But looking at the 3-year chart, you guys can see before it had a nice downward trend, okay? Fell all the way down to $3.96, and then we did get bought up very, very fast here. Really, in 2020, this stock almost outperformed the S&P 500, which was pretty much a first for within the past couple of years, which is good. And recently, it's been up from $9 all the way up to about $12. So really, it does have some old resistance here at around $12.15. So that's another very, very hard point for this stock to break above. So I really believe it's going to probably hit it and get some short-term selling pressure. My price target for this is nothing very, very crazy. I wouldn't be surprised though if it does hit $13 by late 2021. Now that would only be like a 12% gain. I really believe it's possible because they are getting in the electric auto space. Honestly, right now for Ford, it's all about revenue and sales and kind of eliminating that long-term debt. If they can do that, I really believe this company will kind of start coming back and a lot of people will be hopping on it and investing in it. Not to mention, it would be awesome if they kind of got their dividend back. As a dividend investor like myself, that would make the stock very, very intriguing to get into with like a 5% yield. I'd be very, very happy with that. That is it though. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and if you did, hit that like button and subscribe. If you guys have any questions or concerns, go ahead and ask them down in the comments. And if you guys want to learn more about investing in the market, go ahead and check out my course. And you guys can use promo code DIVIDENDS to get 50% off. So at least check it out. So we'll see you later. Take care. Bam.